Hello, everybody, and welcome to the desert of Arizona. Week 3 football in the NFC is here in Glendale, Arizona at State Farm Stadium for a matchup between the Lions at 1-1 and the Cardinals at 1-1. Both teams looking to make a playoff surge, and it starts right here. Both teams ended up losing week number 1, coming back in week 2 and getting victories. But only one of these two teams could escape with a winning streak. Will it be Kyler Murray, who escapes out of the tunnel, or will it be Jared Goff for the Detroit Lions? There is Dan Campbell. Much of the reason that they did not win in week number 1 against the Rams in a playoff rematch was because of his gambling addiction. I mean, we call him Dan Gamble for a reason. And those gambles did not quite pay off in week 1, but last week getting back to business and getting a nice victory over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And as for the Arizona Cardinals, a dominant win against the LA Rams. Actually, both these teams have taken on the same opponent. So it looks like on paper at the moment, Arizona should be the team to win based on head-to-head matchups, but obviously far from the case in the NFL. The circle of parity is usually complete by week 12 or 13 once everybody has a win in football. That is just the way life works. I know we got this going on. I know we got the Stanley Cup Final Game 7 as well. Try to call both games at once if I can. Do my best Kevin Harlan impression. And we will go from there. Welcome everybody joining me. SMX off Die Hard Fins fan John Zeller. Everybody else joining me throughout. Without further ado, let's get it started. Michael Badgley on for the kickoff, and we are underway at State Farm Stadium. Short kick is returnable from the 3-yard line for the Cardinals up to the 23. There were only 8 people today that chose the Arizona Cardinals. I am one of them. I believe in the Redbirds. And why not? Kyler Murray has looked incredible through the first 2 weeks. Marvin Harrison Jr. becoming a pretty quick favorite target of his. This is an MHJ game for me as well. Yeah, so basically we're going head-to-head. St. Brown against Marvin Harrison Jr. Let's see which one of those two. And Trey McBride, that's true. And here's the first play from scrimmage. Kyler Murray stepping to his right, and he will be taken down for a sack in the first play of the game. Alan McNeil up the middle. Loss of a yard for Murray trying to escape the pocket. The Panthers somehow choke. I'll make a video about it. What do you mean the Panthers? Oh, you mean the Florida Panthers. I got you. Those Panthers. That would be insane. Loss of a yard in the opening play. Cardinals back to work on 2nd and 11. Handoff to James Conner, working his way up to the 25-yard line on a gain of 4. Both these teams have had electric offenses through the first couple of weeks, to say the least. But the Lions has been a little bit more lackluster. In week number 1, their overtime loss, only putting up 17 points. Their defense did most of the dirty work that game. Well, they will try to pitch a 3-and-out here on the opening drive. 3rd and 8 for the Cardinals. Murray off the play action. Left side pass is there, but incomplete. Looking for Marvin Harrison Jr. What up, Cardinals? Just the time to watch your team go 3-and-outs. I McBride that I got you. Yeah, I had Marvin Harrison Jr. last week, I think, or somebody did. I don't remember for sure. But Blake Gillikin is on for the punt. Lions defense able to get off the field in 1 and 7 seconds. This punt is a good one, and it will be fair caught at the 26-yard line. And here comes Jared Goff. Love that Cardinals soon. What up, Border Worlds? Cardinals 19, Lions 17, game-winning field goal. I like that. What up, Arturo? Traffic today, sorry I'm late, but I'm here now with a back 6 at a Modelo beer. There you go. Locked in for the stream, my friend. 1 catch for 70 yards. That's right. I forgot about that. I knew one of us had him. That was a brutal week. Jared Goff for the Lions. Opening drive starts at the 26-yard line with an inside handoff to Jahmyr Gibbs. Left side, got some good blocking. Cutting up the middle to the 35. And I'm not sure how that's not quite a first down, but hey. Madden's line of gain is a little bit different than ours, apparently. But it's going to see Jahmyr Gibbs getting the football. Him and Montgomery hopefully going to be splitting reps today. We'll see. Game's longest play, gain of 9 for Jahmyr Gibbs. Lions looking for the opening first down, and Gibbs will convert up the middle. So a good start on the ground for Jahmyr Gibbs. He didn't go backwards. I mean, technically, they didn't give him forward progress. But I think that's dumb. Forward progress in this game is animation-based, and it happens by accident a lot of times. Cardinals been surprised the league this season? I would have to agree with you. 2 minutes gone by in the opening quarter. Lions trying to keep their foot on the gas on their opening drive. Inside handoff this time to Montgomery. The 1-2 punch of Detroit into Cardinal territory. And a good start for the Lions backfield. What up, Santorio? Go Cardinals. Yes, sir. 41-8 is the pick'em spread today. Cardinals fan in the LA streets. Wow. Going with AZ today. I like it. Once again, a run-heavy formation for the Lions. This time, Goff is looking left side. Pass is complete to Jamison Williams, it looks like, on a gain of 2. And it is. Yeah, that backfield is lethal. Haven't seen a backfield like that since the 2020 Browns. Almost had 2,000-yard running backs that season. And the Jets haven't had one since Chris Ivory. That is crazy. Goff able to complete his first pass on a gain of 2. Staying through the air here on 2nd down and 8. Good protection, pocket collapsing, and Zaven Collins has a sack. It'll go for a loss of 10, and the Lions back in their own half of the field. Never seen Lions fans in the streets of LA. If I do, it's rare. I have met few Lions fans in my life, even in Ohio, which isn't too far, but good people at least. Detroit out of the empty, the Red Sea on their feet here on 3rd and 18, 4-man rush, Jared Goff will step back in the pocket, collapsing again, and Zaven Collins has back-to-back sacks. And another Cardinal defensive stand. Did not have Chris Ivory on my bingo card, me neither. Pretty sure he went to Tiffin University, if I'm not wrong about that. On for the punt is Jack Fox for the Lions, 4th and 33. This one is away and returnable for Arizona, taking it right at the 20, up to the 26-yard line. Out comes Murray, both teams ending their opening drive with a punt. Well, not sure how good viewership's going to be today because of the Stanley Cup Final, but I'm going to head to that tab real quick and keep the game going for you guys, a little play-by-play action of that. But I'd recommend pulling it up on another device if possible. Murray and the Cardinals back on the field, each team exchanging a punt. James Conner going to work right side on a gain of 6. Defense is getting to play, true that. 3 sacks on the first 2 possessions, that is pretty significant. If the Lions would just run the football, they wouldn't have to worry about taking a sack. I mean, Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery have been dominant so far today on just 3 carries. James Conner's second carry, good enough for a gain of 6 now, 2nd and 4. Murray off the play action again. Couple extra blockers, left side pass is inaccurate. Looking down the middle there for one of his tight ends. Do not like Kyler Cook. I mean, yeah, in real life, he's completing that, though. No more Detroit Pistons fans than I do Lions fans. That's interesting. Bunch formation left here for Arizona, looking to avoid back-to-back 3-and-outs. Murray finding a crossing route. It's Trey McBride out in space, the gain of 8. And a good start for my fantasy points. What up, Chris? Overcooked a little bit, yes, burnt, if you will. Well, that's all right. His first completion gets him going. And he will continue. Murray and the Cardinals had their first down of the afternoon. Looking to ride this wave of momentum into the Lion half of the field, and down the middle it goes. Nice move made across midfield. It is Greg Dortch. Or Michael Wilson, sorry. Yes, sir, Trey McBride. I don't know how good he's going to do. Honestly, if a tight end could get like 75% of the points a wide receiver does, I'll consider that a win. Especially in this day and age. Cardinals, the first team into enemy territory, hoping to stay there. At least the Lions got there earlier. Couldn't make a living there. Another pass right side to McBride, gain of 2. So 2 catches, 10 yards for the Michigan State tight end. We'll take it. As a diehard Lakers fan, we have a history of the Pistons. Another fans do well. That's a historic rivalry, that's for sure. McBride got a couple of catches on this drive, aiding to the Cardinal potential score. Murray stepping right, firing deep down the sideline. Got a man out there in space. It is Michael Wilson for the touchdown. Arizona strikes first. Already doing better than Jonnu Smith. True. What a toss from Murray. But an even better route run there by Michael Wilson down the right sideline, and he goes the distance for the Arizona touchdown. All right. And the chat rejoices, except for Iron Fitz fan. What up, Chili? AZ with the TD. Matt Prater is on for the extra point. It is on the way, and it is good. I'm using NFL Roster Guru's rosters today for the first time, by the way. So if there's anything wrong with it, just tried out something new, trying to have one community help out another type of thing. What up, Kurt Cobain? By the way, we hit 2,600 subs today. Much appreciated for that. I think the last 200 sub milestones have come exactly 2 weeks apart from each other. So we were at 2,400 28 days ago, 2,500 14 days ago. And here we are at 2,600. Told you my upset of the week. Me too. Worth Arturo's spokes. Prater is on for the kickoff. And the Lions back to work from their own 25. Get Madden 25 and College Football 25. I'm only going to get College Football. I got Madden 24, so I'm just going to wait till Madden 26. I have already pre-ordered the MVP version, so I get both for about the same prices, like early access for the other one. But I'll get 4,600 points for each game, 3-day early access for both games. So College Football 25 on July 16th and Madden 25 on July 13th. What up, SM? Just a Michael Wilson touchdown. That's about it. How will the Lions react to the Cardinals' opening touchdown? Trailing by 7. Left side pass is simply dropped by Jameson Williams. Not a very good look there for the wide receiver out of Alabama. Is that like $125? It was probably like $150, but I had like a gift card for $50, so it's like $100. It's worth it though for content, trust. Goff now back to work on 2nd and 10. Throwing this one down the middle in space. It is caught. First down Lions, Josh Reynolds. Khalif Raymond. Opening catch and a gain of 18. We got some previous Pac-12 beef in the chat. I can't believe USC is now in the Big Ten. Feels so weird to say that. Lions back to the I formation on 1st and 10. This time it is Montgomery, and Goff is sacked for the 3rd time by Zaven Collins. A linebacker out of Tulsa is feasting on Jared Goff. Wow. Santor, you called it. Yes, you did. 3 sacks in the opening quarter. That's a franchise record for the Arizona Cardinals. Inside handoff to Montgomery, getting some yardage back up to the 39-yard line. What up, Arod? Mid versus midder? Oh, boy. Not a fan of the Lions or Cardinals, I take it. That's KU alumni. BP at ASU favorable, excited about the new move. Fair enough. Lions have it 3rd and forever once again. 3rd and 14. And Jared Goff looking to throw the football. Rolling left away from pressure and throwing out of bounds, incomplete. Tell you what, we can't see it down the field, but you just have to take my word for it. The coverage of Arizona is like a fire blanket right now. Lions wide receivers cannot escape it. That was a coverage incompletion if I've ever seen one. And the Lions will punt it again. Jack Fox on for the punt, 2nd time today in the opening quarter. Cardinals bring some pressure, doesn't quite work out. Fair catch called for at the 19. Is the crowd that loud? They drowning me out. Seems significantly louder today for some reason. Are there many Cardinals fans? There's more Cardinals fans than you think. You'd be surprised. Arizona's a very distinct location, I feel like. Cardinals back in possession of the football, maintaining their touchdown lead. Murray rolling left, stepping into pressure, delivering a throw up the sideline. Trey McBride got a Cardinal 1st down. And his 3rd catch, good enough for a gain of 15. That's another 1.5 fantasy points. Feels good. He is feasting early. That could have been a sack right there, too. Remember when Hassan Reddick had 6 sacks in a game in 2020 against the Giants? Doesn't shock me. Who had a 6-sack game recently? Was it Khalil Mack that had 5 or 6? 1 minute left in the opening quarter. Cardinals riding this wave of momentum even more. Murray down the middle of the field, wide open into Lion territory. Again, it's Michael Wilson. Feasting in the Lions secondary. What's he up to now receiving wise? 81 yards on 3 catches. Whoa. Pick him in fantasy, not doing too hot. No. 11th offensive play of the quarter for Arizona. 4-man rush this time from the Lions. Pass down the middle is low, but caught by guess who? Michael Wilson. What up, Nose and Tie? INT incoming. That would be brutal. Cardinals succeed. I'm going to go 7. But I do like them to make the playoffs. I'd like them to finish second in the division. I feel like the NFC North is going to be too competitive for them to be the 6th seed, though. Should be our final play of the opening quarter. It has been all red in the Red Sea. As Murray's pass down the middle is caught by McBride. And there goes Trey McBride, the tight end out of Michigan State, inside the red zone. Gain of 16 on his 4th catch and a nice 8.1 point fantasy quarter for me. Love to see it. Opening play of quarter number 2. Kyler Murray out of the empty from the Detroit 19. Stepping back in the pocket. Now stepping left, trying to get away from pressure. And he will look to take off, and he will up the sideline. Able to manufacture a gain of 2. Marcus Davenport was there with him step for step, though. The mighty McBride, baby. Can't go wrong with it. That is going to smoke your right receiver. I'm telling you, Trey McBride was a sleeper pick. I watched him last week, and I was confident with it. Marvin Harrison Jr., the rookie, one-on-one at the top of the screen here. And an RPO left side in the direction of McBride. That time he drops the football. Those are time with the $2. Been having a good day. I'm going to fix that. Appreciate the dono, my friend. Glad I could make your day a little bit better. Hope everything is going well for you. Haven't had a dono from you in a couple of years, so good to see you back on the dono sheet, my friend. Arizona now facing a 3rd and 8 bunch formation right. And pressure up the middle is going to break up the screen pass. Dojitai, one of the OGs and Cardinals. We had a lot of OGs in chat today. Chili, Cardinals sent Dojitai. All but here since the 2022 season. You love to see it. Matt Prater back on the field. This time a 35-yard attempt. Try to make it a 10-point Arizona cushion. It is up and through. Good start for the Redbirds, up by 10, but the Buccaneers were up 10 last week against the Lions. That didn't seem to faze them in any capacity. An 8-point victory at home against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Where's the senior discount? Listen, man, the way it's going right now, it looks like your discount's paying dividends. You invested that time into a Roth IRA, and now it's paying out some coin. But Arizona's having quite a good start to this game. I expected this game to be more head-to-head throughout the first little bit, but so far, that has not been the case. Prater's on for the kickoff, getting this one back in away. Lions will take a return from the end zone, looking for a special team spark, and it's going to go all the way up to the 24. And with that Doge and Ty dono, you are now up to 9th overall in all-time donations, passing Cardinals, bumping him down to number 10. But we have a total of 15 individual donors on this channel, which is much appreciated. Lions offense is back on the field. Still trying to figure out what's going wrong with them. As Goff launches deep right side, they seem to have fixed their problem. There goes Laporta down the sideline into Cardinal territory. And Goff got the arm feeling good now. When I'm not having a good day, I got you. Want to hit on my accounting? No. I'm not certified for anything like that. That's for sure. That's a good drive starting play for the Lions, looking to become 2-1 and up a winning streak with a victory today, but pressure up the middle, and guess who? Zaven Collins again. 4. Can he break the all-time record for individual sacks in a game? Which I think is like 7. He's getting there. Unbelievable. Have yourself a day, Zaven Collins, linebacker out of Tulsa, feasting on this offensive line. Left side pass is inaccurate for the Lions. That was a sack that's like tolerated. but I don't think that was I don't think his previous 3 were necessarily good sacks taken. When they blitz, whatever. That's still brutal. 3rd and 19 at the Cardinal 42. Lions looking for an absolute miracle to cross the line to gain. Goff stepping right away for pressure, saving Collins, giving chase incomplete. And it looks like the Lions will probably punt it away again. Although Badgley could hit a 59-yarder. We'll see. Tomorrow's game, Ravens-Cowboys. Should be the best game we've had all season, hypothetically. So looking forward to that. Jack Fox is home for the punt. Dan Campbell does not want to attempt a 59-yarder with Michael Badgley. Pressure is brought, and a punt is into the end zone just barely for the touchback. Bro, might be TJ Watt. Could be. Imagine if our defense was this good. It would be scary if your defense was that good, because your offense is, I feel like your offense is where it needs to be. You've got the talent. You just got to put it all together. Oilers-Panthers game still hasn't started yet? Wow. Arizona defense once again forcing a punt for the 3rd time today. Cardinals trying to add to their 10-point lead here. Murray stepping right into pressure. Gets one away left side to James Conner. And he's able to get back to the line of scrimmage. The most impressive gain of 0 you'll see this week. Oilers-Panthers going to break the internet. I think our defense, or offense is definitely going to be good. Just question marks on defense. Sure. I think you got individuals on defense. Your safeties are great. A couple good linebackers, but you got to bring it all together. No gain on the play there. 2nd and 10. After the catch by James Conner. Man in motion, fake jet sweep, handoff to Conner. Shoving a man off of him in the backfield. And Aiden Hutchinson combining on the tackle with Kirby Joseph for the loss of 2. What up, Scribble? Francois, my friend. Time to gel it out. It's potential. Definitely potential. K1 now out of the empty on a Cardinal 3rd and 12. See if he can convert this up to the 30. Pocket collapsing as he steps left. Head as he throws. Incomplete. Almost a fumble for Derek Barnes. That was a dangerous looking throw right there. On the linebacker. Almost a sack. Almost a fumble. But the Cardinals will punt. Lions defense feel a little bit better. Blake Gillikin on for the punt. 2nd time today for him. As Arizona's drive comes to a close after a 3-and-out. Lions brought some pressure, so a fair catch called for at the 37. Raiders bring back Yedek, who had 11 sacks in this first stint in 2021. Great chemistry with Max Crosby. Also got Malcolm Coates. That's a triple threat right there. Wilkins on the D-line. Wilkins is a unit, man. I feel like that was the offseason sleeper move. Definitely going to be a game changer. 7 minutes left in the opening half for Detroit to get on the board. Their offense has been uncharacteristically slow so far today. And a right side pass there to Khalif Raymond on their RPO. Tries to get them heading in the right direction. Bro just translated that. That's crazy, Scribble. Yeah, that's a pretty big loss. That's under the radar right now. Definitely. Jared Goff under center. Looks like David Montgomery is the back in the backfield this time for the Lions, who gets a left side handoff, cutting back inside. Good vision for Montgomery across midfield. He's up to 11 yards per carry. Up to the Cardinal 46. Bobby Wagner sleeper move. I don't know. I feel like he's going to be a bigger off-the-field influence than on the field. He knows the game better than like anybody in that position, but physically I'm not sure he's there as much anymore. Sticking with the hot hand of the Lions, Montgomery averaging 11 per carry, right back up the middle, spun down after a gain of 8. Cardinals-Raiders game in 2022. Cardinals-Raiders 2022. I cannot remember that off the top of my head. Not quite. Goff moving back to the line of scrimmage here with a sense of urgency. 5.5 left now in the opening half. Inside handoff. It's Jameer Gibbs this time. And he'll roll forward. They'll only pick it up a gain of 1. And the Oilers-Panthers puck is dropped. Underway in Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Final. Who led the NFL in tackles last year? Do you know? No, was it Bobby Wagner? Surely not. Cardinal fans on their feet here at State Farm Stadium. Goff setting a man in motion. It's Laporta. Inside handoff to Montgomery. He has got the first down, staying on his feet. Pick it up, a gain of 2. Games where Hunter Renfrow choked the game away. Yeah, was that the one where he fumbled and then the Cardinals went like up the sideline, took it all the way? Because I do remember that game. That happened at OT. Pretty bizarre ending. Run heavy formation here for the Detroit Lions. Montgomery again up the middle, following blockers and running through defenders, a gain of 7 more. Yeah, that made me feel a little bit better about myself because that was the same day the Browns choked a 13-point lead at 1:55 against the Joe Flacco-led New York Jets. But it all came full circle. So it is what it is. 4 to go now in the second quarter. Once again, a run-heavy formation for Detroit. Doesn't mean Jared Goff can't throw the football. Down the middle, diving attempt, almost picked off by Kaiser White. Laporta gave it his all that time. Goff has just not looked good in the early stages. Not really sure how to give a play-by-play of hockey, so I'm just going to announce like goals and penalties, I guess. Power plays. Goff going to move all of his receivers from the right to the left side. Looks like the Cardinals going to bring some pressure on a 3rd and 3, and they rush 5. Goff, quick pass left side, is caught, first down. Jamison Williams. Big conversion there for the Lions. What up is Darnold season? Vikings fan now. 3rd username change in a matter of like 2 weeks. But the profile pick is no different. Goff going back under center. Nice first down conversion there, and a little halfback misdirection, and a misdirection run from Montgomery. Great field vision, sets up 1st and goal, a gain of 18. I haven't seen an AI run the football like David Montgomery ever in this game. Not even X-Factor running backs, not even like, just the awareness to take a right side handoff left because it's a better hole. That's great. Great in-game mechanics, you know. Love to see it. Balanced offense so far for Detroit. 10 rushes, 10 passes. And they will stick to the ground here. Up the middle goes Montgomery. Down to the 1-yard line. Now, he hasn't even got the target. Yeah, football has not been thrown his direction yet. True that. To be fair, this has been a very much so dominated running game of Detroit. Goff under center on 2nd and goal from the 1. Looking to throw quickly to the end zone. Knocked down and complete. Intended for Jamison Williams. Fumble here. We go crazy. And the Panthers are on a power play 2.5 minutes into the game. Almost picked. Indeed. Amon-Ra St. Brown at the top of the screen on 3rd and goal. Has not gotten a target yet. And will Detroit look to him? Handoff to Montgomery, right side of the end zone. He will walk in untouched. And the Lions on the board. Took a while, but it happened. There you go. Took nearly the entire first half, but the Lions are off and running in Arizona with the walk-in touchdown for David Montgomery. The 1-2 punch continues. Looks like they're going to rely mostly on Montgomery so far in this game. But that could differentiate. We'll have to see. Situational football will make a difference. Michael Badgley on for the extra point. Will cut the lead down to 3 for Arizona. That's a heck of a drive right there from the Detroit Lions, taking some time with them. And a route to a TD. Welcome back, Scribble. Had no idea you left, not going to lie, but good to see you back in the chat. Still a minute left in the power play for Florida. For those wondering about Game 7. Jack Fox is on for the kickoff now. Cardinals will get the football back. Looking for a good return here from the end zone. Try to set up nicely for the next drive they have, and they will at the 28. What up, Bang 11? How are the Cardinals winning? Cardinals are good in Madden, man. Can't sleep on this Arizona team. They've got a nasty offense, and Zaven Collins has 4 sacks today for some reason. He decided to be our random player of the week. He's going to win Defensive Player of the Week, and I think Eddie Pinheiro, him or Will Lutz, both of them had 4 for 4 and game-winning field goals. We'll have to see. K1 out of the empty once again. 2-minute drill time for Arizona. Lead is trimmed down to 3. Right side, a rifle pass caught by Marvin Harrison Jr. His first catch today, good enough for a gain of 9. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning here at Glendale. Lions 7, Cardinals 10. Got a joke for me? Let's hear it. Rams Niners play yet? No, that game is coming up on Wednesday night. Tomorrow we got Ravens Cowboys, and then the Niners Rams to wrap up the 4 o'clock block, and then Sunday Night Football Falcons Chiefs should be pretty good. 2 minutes left now in the opening half. Marvin Harrison Jr. gets his first catch today. See who Murray targets this time, trying to escape, and he cannot. Alan McNeil for the second time today. Got me there, Scribble. Yeah, got me there. And the Panthers taking the lead. Verhage, Connor Verhage, actually know who that is. 1-0 Florida, 5 minutes into the game. Arizona facing a third down. Lion defense looking for a stop here. Murray almost took off, now throws left side, delivers to Marvin Harrison Jr. Almost got away from tacklers. And it would have been a nice one, but not quite. Connor Verhage with a 9-foot tip-in goal. 15:33 left in the first period. Florida 1, Edmonton 0. That needs to be studied, John Zeller. It's pretty bad. I don't understand how that's us enough either. 1 minute left in the opening half now for the Cardinals. Not reaching for a timeout yet. Nearing midfield. Murray will escape up the middle. Got some room to run into Lion territory. Dives down at the 46-yard line. Edmonton has crawled the entire way back. 3-0 down in the series, now tied at 3-3. Trailing by a goal to 0 in game 7. Trying to lock it back in. How disappointing would it be to come back from 3-0 down just to lose anyway? That would be brutal. Arizona takes their first time out on the Kyler Murray scramble. Now 2nd and 3. Delayed blitz coming. Right side pass is incomplete. McBride had it for a moment. Second drop pass from him today. Alex Anzalone with the PBU. JC Horner, Troy Hill. Troy Hill played great, but 4 sacks in the first half. If he can keep it up, even getting one more in half number 2, I feel like it's got to go to him. That's an impressive feat. Arizona on the cusp of field goal range for Matt Prater. Career long 64, and this is not going to help him get closer. A botched screen pass out there to James Conner. And I think if they're wise enough, they probably put this away with 44 seconds left in the half. I have not either, Scribble. Don't feel bad. I'll watch one here, though. And they will punt it away as expected. Blake Gillikin is on for the punt. Getting this one away. Limited pressure, but still not a very good punt. Netting 20 entire yards. David Montgomery, have yourself a day, young fella. Carry that last drive for the Lions and looks to continue to do that during the game. Halftime break for Arturo. Oh, went to the bank last week and only asked me to check her balance, so I pushed her over. Dang. That's a good one. That's a literal joke. I like that. Lions now with 40 seconds and all 3 timeouts left. Here comes the delayed blitz from Arizona. Goff stands unfazed, but unfortunately that pass is dropped by Khalif Raymond. Still not a target today for Amon-Ra St. Brown. He is being guarded expeditiously by Sean Murphy-Bunting in the defensive backfield. Let me feel like an unk for a second, Dribble. Let me just, why not? Goff for the incompletion. Pass dropped by Khalif Raymond. Quick pass left side out of the backfield finds Jameer Gibbs. And he is taken down at the 31 by Barnes. Staff member of school told me and I fell to the ground laughing. Tested your balance too. And the Oilers tie it up 1-1. 13-16 left in the opening period. What a way to start Game 7. Holy cow. Cardinal defense looking to return the favor. Trying to force a 3-and-out. Get the football back before halftime. Low snap taken. Halfback draw up the middle. Football's loose. And it's scooped up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. Arizona forces the first turnover. What a way to shake up the opening half. Jameer Gibbs coughing up the rock. And the Cardinals will take over deep in Lion territory. Looks like Ojulari forced it. B.J. Ojulari with the forced fumble. 30 seconds left. Cardinals take over. I am finally using your rosters, yes. Welcome to stream, by the way, NFL Roster Guru. At the start to the half, every time Art Zero tries to leave, something good happens. Always. Now the Cardinals trying to strike quickly. 30-yard drive here is what Arizona's trying to put together. Murray trying to escape the pocket, and again he's sacked. And is that McNeil again? Yes, it is his third today. So he's got all 3 for Detroit. And David Collins has all 4 for Arizona. Let's hear it, Nose Die. It is every time. It's got to be studied how consistent that is. Amon-Ra's in the slot this game. That's probably why it's a little bit different. Final timeout left for Arizona with 25 seconds left after the 3rd sack today by Alan McNeil. Check down football to James Conner. Will pick up a gain of just 6. And I think the Cardinals are complacent with taking the time down and call it timeout right before halftime. That'll do it. That'll do it, Doshin Time. And a timeout is burned with 4 seconds left, as expected. So Matt Prater with a chance to add to a already 3-point lead before halftime. See what can go on here. None of the previous 60 plays were edited. You're not wrong. It's true. Matt Prater back on the field. 46-yard attempt right before halftime. Try to give Arizona a 6-point lead. It's up and it's good. And that'll take us to the break. Lions 7, Cardinals 13. Arizona looking for another upset win at home, where they are undefeated this season. Unfortunate Cardinals. Now, moving a franchise in any capacity is just cruel. Although I wasn't alive for it, technically my team, despite our history staying in our city, it didn't feel very good. I just know. You didn't love to see it. But now we begin half number 2, and we still got a second left in half number 1. So a short kickoff will be taken by the Lions, looking for some special teams magic and a decent return. Up to the 30, we get to do it all over again to begin the second half. Poor Arizona Coyotes. 11 minutes left in the opening period, by the way. This has been a long half of simulation football, but we have hit halftime, though. All good here. But this game is about to be crazy. Game 7 overtime might be peak hockey. Not going to lie. I'm not even rooting for a team. I might be rooting for McDavid. We'll see. But the NFL roster guru roster was updated today, by the way. So it's accurate as far as I can tell. Prater is on for the kickoff. Gets this one back and away. And the Lions will begin this drive at the 25 once again. Out comes Jared Goff. Remember my $2 buddy donated you movie reference? Wait, what movie is that? I'm not a very good pop culture reference guy. I get a lot of social media references, I get a lot of sports references, but movies, TV shows, not my forte. Not at all. Opening drive of half number 2 for the Detroit Lions, trailing by 6, trying to get their first lead today with a handoff to Montgomery up the middle. And a hit made at the 30. Yeah, I would have never had any idea about that. Not big into the Marvel-verse. Not my cup of tea. Lions trying to march down the field again. David Montgomery by himself in the backfield once again. Will get a halfback misdirection up the middle. And he is misdirected by a zone lineman. You could put 9 pictures on a board of different Marvel Universe villains and say one of them Sandman, pick it out. I'd be wrong if you give me 3 tries. In all likelihood. Arizona trying to pitch another 3 and out. 5-man rush coming this time. Thought it was 6. Right side passes out there, complete to Raymond. And it's able to move the chains for Detroit. Yeah, I'm not very up to date with the whole. I've never been a big superhero kind of guy. I feel like that whole thing is very cliched to me. That or I'll probably just land. Who knows? Lots of red on the offensive line here. Or the defensive line, I should say. Line of scrimmage for Arizona. Goff from under center. Check down football is good enough for a completion to Khalif Raymond. But yeah, St. Brown has been awfully quiet today. He wasn't even on the field that time. He is listed as a slot receiver, but depending on formation, yeah, he's just not here. Unless he's at the bottom, we'll see. I formation look here for Detroit. This time it's David Montgomery in the backfield. Well, the handoff up the middle. He has got a first down. St. Brown really non-existent today. Didn't miss a whole lot, Arturo. Not too much. Lions got a Khalif Raymond first down after Arizona capitalized off of that fumble for the field goal. Goff making an adjustment left and right here from the 48. Another halfback misdirection, and this one going the wrong direction. The Ben Simmons or Eli Apple of hockey. PK Subban, probably. Yeah, this Simmons been a while, though, to be honest. Lions down 1 second and 11. Amon-Ra St. Brown back on the field, inside handoff to Jahmyr Gibbs, left side following blockers. There goes Gibbs down the sideline, and a nice gain for him. 21 yards picked up to the Cardinal 31. Second hockey game I've ever watched, I've learned that there's a small penalty box in zones, and the goal is small as heck. Yeah, true. Second ever hockey game. I actually got a sweet hockey game once. It's pretty cool. Still 1-1 though. 9 minutes left in game 7. Very fun sport if you learn how it works. This time it's David Montgomery, the backfield, the other head of the two-headed monster, halfback misdirection. Another tackle for loss made by Barnes. Or this time it's Stills. PK Subban, his initials are literally PK. Really good with the Nashville Predators back in 2017. You should look him up. Montgomery stays in the backfield after his loss of 2. Out of the I formation, right side handoff. Good downfield blocking. There goes Montgomery inside the red zone. Gain of 16. And here come the Lions. There you have it. And here come the Lions. Uh-oh, indeed. Same formation here for Detroit. And the same play, handoff to Montgomery. It's going to work out just as well, but this time for the Lion touchdown. And Detroit ties the game. Wow. David Montgomery, second touchdown today, well over 100 yards on the ground already in quarter number 3. Dang. That was fun while it lasted, I guess. Badgley is on for the extra point, and he will make this a Lion 1-point lead. First lead today for Detroit. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I would get upset about Amon-Ra not being on the field, but the thing is, most of the plays that he's not on the field for are running plays anyway. Most of the passing downs, he's out there. And I feel like that's probably part of the thing. You know, Khalif Raymond, Jameson Williams, a little bit taller, a little bit better blockers, which kind of makes sense. Scribble, it's just PK, bro. P.K. And Arizona will take an 8. Here, I'll type it out for you. PK Subban. There you go. Should be just like that, hopefully. That is brutal. I don't know why Amon-Ra's not getting very many touches. Nothing has really changed dramatically on these rosters, I don't feel like. Cardinals opening drive of half number 2. Trailing for the first time today, trying to get back at it. Left side pass to Marvin Harrison Jr. is incomplete. Still 1-1 in Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Final. 6:23 left in the first period between Edmonton and Florida. Murray now 12 for 20 after the incompletion. Back to the ground goes James Conner. up the middle and bouncing off defenders up to the 31. Starting to play for next week fantasy, I don't blame you. I think it might come down to me and Chili, and we both have CMC, so that is going to cancel itself out. It's going to be an important next couple of games for us, that's for sure. Cardinals trying to avoid an opening drive 3 and out to begin the second half. Murray's left side passes out there and caught on the sideline. It'll be a first down for Greg Dortch. If Cardinals lose tomorrow, I'm going to be on my coworker's side saying Cardinals suck. He's going to have no idea what you're talking about. And you're just going to be laughing at him anyway. I love it. You love to see it. Run heavy formation right, Marvin Harrison Jr., the lone receiver at the top of the screen. Inside handoff to James Conner. Sent backwards by Jonathan Kaminsky. Which I actually didn't remember that he was on this team. He was with Atlanta at one point. He is a bum now, but he was pretty good at one point. Not really a bum, but just a gain of 1 for James Conner on that carry. Murray's left side pass is in the breadbasket of Marvin Harrison Jr. Moving the sticks up to the Lion 47 for the Detroit first down. Yeah, I think PK's retired now. He might not be retired. I really don't know. Definitely not as good as he once was if he still plays. 6 minutes gone by in a fast-paced third quarter with the Lions hanging on to a 1-point lead. The Cardinals looking to change that inside handoff to Conner. Brian Branch makes the tackle, combining with Kirby Joseph at the 42. .550 left in the first period now. We'll probably done with period number 1 when the stream is over. Empty backfield aside from James Conner on 2nd and 6 after the carry. He will not get the second one in a row. Murray bootleg right side pass is caught by Tim Reeman, and he is hurt on the play after the catch. Taken down rough there. Got him as a slot receiver. I mean, that's fair enough. But I don't feel like that's exactly, I mean, he could be other places. He's not just subjected to the slot. I mean, Madden, it's not your fault. I'm not blaming you. Madden just has a weird way of dealing with receivers and where they belong and how often they're on the field. It's just so hard to get that right as a consumer and not a producer of the game. But I feel you. Arizona now on 3rd and 5 after the injury. State Farm Stadium has gone down in a hush as Murray steps left, throws that direction, caught by Dortch, but he is short. And a decision to make here for the Cardinals. I think they're going to go for it. They could kick, and I wouldn't be upset either way, but I think they should go for it, down by just a point. Why not? And they will. Murray and the Cardinals going to stay on the football field at the Lion 38, 4th and 1. Quick pass right side is secured for the catch by Trey McBride. Love to see it. Yeah, likes are getting up there. 8 likes already. Love to see it. Not the most packed stream of all time, but there is the biggest sporting event in a long time in terms of significant historical value going on right now. Murray making an adjustment in the backfield. A right side handoff to James Conner, and good vision from the former Pittsburgh Steeler on a gain of 7. Trey McBride is cooking up. It's been a pretty mediocre game. I think the most exciting thing that's happened was that fumble, because that was a realistic looking fumble. It wasn't one of Madden's BS fumbles. It was a good hit. Bunch formation right on 2nd and 3 this time. Murray faces a 4-man rush. Quick pass down the middle. Tight space, but it's caught by Dortch. Threading the needle. And stream is starting to lag. Almost got to the 4th quarter without that happening. Murray and the Cardinals back inside of the Lion red zone. Looking to take the lead back by a significant number. Good run up the middle here for James Conner on a gain of 7. I mean, there's always fights in hockey. I mean, I hope that's what he's talking about. Most likely, anyway. See who the Cardinals go to here on 2nd and 3. K1 down the middle low, one caught by Marvin Harrison Jr. The rookie sets up 1st and goal with less than a minute to go in the 3rd quarter. And a TV timeout, 4:16 left in the 1st period in Florida. Could be our final play of the 3rd quarter in a 1-point game here in Arizona. Murray looking to change that, stepping right, throwing right, and it is caught on the sideline by Dortch, out of bounds with a second left on the timer. And we'll have to wait before the 4th quarter. Madden 25 team rating is terrible. Chiefs rating is 92, but should be 99. I don't think they're anywhere near 99, to be honest. They have some flaws and some issues as we have at the 4th quarter in Glendale. Lions lead is just a point. Down goes Anderson. Opening play of the 4th quarter, the sunny side of the football field for Arizona. Looking to punch it in for 6 here. On a handoff to Connor, taken down. TFL made in the backfield by Derek Barnes. And a loss of 6. Not a very wise play from there. Dodgers game on TV, watch the game on my phone. Let's go. That's big, though. Derek Barnes with a significant tackle for loss of 6. Now from the 8-yard line, Murray looking for the end zone. It's a miscommunication and maybe a tug of a jersey. And it'll be defensive pass interference. Carlton Davis a little bit too handsy in the end zone. That's going to cost the Lions a 1st down. Wow. Crucial call from the officials, and once again, the Cardinals have life at the 1. Inside handoff to Connor. TFL made again. This time it's Alan McNeil. 4 tackles, 3 sacks. Have yourself a day for the Lions. This possession is taking forever. Long possession right now. Run-heavy formation left side this time. 2nd and goal at the 4. Alan McNeil with a tackle for loss. Murray, quick pass to the back of the end zone, incomplete. Madden, you've had this issue for so long, and I already know what you're going to try to do. Chat, don't call me crazy. This one might be replayed by Madden. Madden might take a look at this. Thank God. All right, we're good. Arizona once again, 3rd and goal, this time at the 4. Blitz coming, left side passes, caught in the end zone, through traffic, Marvin Harrison Jr. Of course it happens this week, John Zelli. But he is in for the TD. Arizona back in front, the rookie on an outside route. Barely gets that one through a tight space from Kyler Murray, and the Cardinals lead is 5. MHJ, and they will go for 2. As expected, Arizona looking to make it a 7-point lead with a 2-point attempt. Murray dropping back, quick pass left side wide open. Marvin Harrison Jr. again. And the lead is 7. Arizona feeling good after that drive. So is Jonathan Gannon. Their players are feeling the fire in their gut today. If you know, you know. They woke up with that. Sispian Amaral go off next week? Probably. Whoever you pick is destined to go off the next week. That's just the way it works, it seems. Still time for a deep Amon-Ra St. Brown touchdown that could score you a good, I don't know. If he scores a 75-yard touchdown, that's what, 14.5 points? That's a significant number. All it takes is one play. It always brings you back. We'll see. But for the moment, Arizona takes the lead by a touchdown. It's the Lions' turn to rebuttal, trailing once again by 7. And a hard hit made at the 22. Out comes Goff. At this point, they can afford to run the football, but if they can't, is Jared Goff going to be good enough today to get the job done? Because David Montgomery's put the team on his back the last couple of drives that they have cashed in for a 6 on. We'll see what happens here. Only going to be a matter of time. Goff for the Lions, trailing by a touchdown once again. 8:52 left in regulation. Quick pass down the middle is caught by Raymond. A good gain of 10 for the Lions. up to the 32. Detroit will move the sticks. All right. Dan Campbell fired up. Not happy with how his team's doing right now. I can't blame him. Goff now moving quickly back to the line of scrimmage here on a 1st and 10. Off the play action to Montgomery. Deep left side pass out there. Had a step. Did Jameson Williams. But an inaccurate pass. Does no work. Not at all. What up, Doctor? Welcome to the stream. Goff out of the empty on 2nd and 10. With a pump fake left. Now a screen passes out there. There is St. Brown. His first catch today. Only going to pick up 3. There you go, John Zeller. You're on the board in week 3. So committed. But he's got a catch. First catch today for Amon-Ra St. Brown. Sets up 3rd and 7. Lions looking for the 43. Goff off the play action. Delayed blitz coming. Penalty marker down. Goff will be sacked. And he loses the football. Scooped up by an offensive lineman. The play is still alive. And the Lions move the football near the line to gain. So much to unpack here. And it's all going to mean nothing. Wow. What just happened? Big fella run. Rumbling, stumbling. And wow. That is crazy. And they're going to punt it away. Unbelievable. This is not like Dan Campbell at all. The Lions are going to punt on 4th and 1 from the 42 after the penalty was declined. But it's a good punt. Unfortunately, too good for Campbell. It'll result in a touchback. That was hilarious. I really thought he was going to pick it up there. Absolutely hilarious. He almost got it too. He probably ran a good 15. I mean, that might be Dan Connolly in the flesh. Who knows? That was insane. Well, for once, the Lions going to play it conservative, punt the football back away, and let their defense do the work. Murray down the middle, incomplete. Looking for Greg Dortch. And the first intermission has hit. 1-1 at the end of one between the Oilers and the Panthers. 18 minutes left in that intermission, so yeah, we'll probably be on the stream by the time the second period starts, which is awesome. 2 backs to the backfield here on 2nd and 10. Murray back to work through the air. Rolling left, throwing that direction on the sideline. Impressive catch made, MHJ. First down, Arizona. Looking like a diamond in the rough right now for the Cardinals. The next Larry Fitzgerald. Is that disrespectful? I don't know. Connor in the backfield will not get the carry. Murray down the middle throws an interception right into the hands of Terrion Arnold. And there's the big Lion turnover. Wow. Terrion Arnold swings his head around at the last moment. Marvin Harrison Jr. didn't think that was his pass, and he let it go by him. What up, Kermay is going to be doing the whole season, going to be doing as much as possible. Probably going to get through about 7 weeks before we get called up to. But we've streamed every day since the first game has been announced. We have checked every single box. Something going your way. There you go. And the Dan Campbell conservativeness pays off for once. How about it? Detroit back on the field. Best starting field position all day at the Cardinal 46. Right side handoff. Montgomery getting through the first wave, but taken down at the 47 by David Collins, and a tackle for loss for him. Now he's got 5 tackles and 4 sacks. One upping Alan McNeil in both categories. Almost had Terrion Arnold, nearly. Bunch formation right, 2 receivers left for Jared Goff here from the 47. Going to throw right side, checking it down to Williams up the middle. Able to get 4 yards back. OT incoming. For some reason, I don't think so. Arnold and Jack Jones would be tough. Terrion Arnold was a really good pick for Detroit. Lions have it 3rd and 8, near field goal range, but they want a touchdown here. Goff deep down the middle, misfires, incomplete, looking for Williams. No love for Amon-Ra St. Brown right now. To be fair, he was not open. But he does have a catch, don't get me wrong. He did get that. But I think the Lions, they're going to have to punt it again. The Cardinal defense is feeding families in Glendale. And off of the punt is Jack Fox. And this one, right at the 1-yard line, will bounce into the end zone once again for the touchback. That was by far also my favorite play all year. Absolute chaos. I cannot wait for that one to be in the highlight video. It's going to be like a 25, 28 second clip probably. Because of the penalty too. Pure insanity, to say the least. Arizona defense pitches yet another 3-and-out. Very uncharacteristic day for the Lion offense. Handoff here to James Conner. Weaving around in the front field. Can't find more than just a yard. He's been very quiet today. That's for sure. Bowers in their hand is Travis Kelce, George Kittle-like, so a toughy one. He is a generational talent at tight end. No doubt about that. Time continues to tick away here in the desert. In Arizona's favor, handoff number 12 to James Conner. Almost got away from Aiden Hutchinson on a gain of just 3. Big play coming up here. Lions need a stop and some offense to probably wake up at some point. We are officially under 5 minutes left to go in the 4th quarter. Murray looking for a first down, stepping right into a sack taken down by Aiden Hutchinson. And a loss of 5 in Arizona will go 3-and-out. That is sack number 9 today. Actually, I got to go back to that fumble earlier that Goff had. I got to take a look to see who got the sack because we never got to see because of the chaos. Blake Gillikin is off for the punt here for Arizona. Pressure coming up the middle. And he gets this one away easily. Fair catch called for at the 35. Think you cursed the Lions today? You might have. I got to take a look to see who got the sack on 3rd and 7. It was not Zayvon Collins. I think it was either Ojulari or... actually, yeah, I think it was Ojulari. Looks like it. Crib here would be crazy. I don't foresee it personally. But it's a possibility. We'll have to see. Lions got to go 65 yards for the game-tying score. And an extra point inside handoff to Montgomery, and he has got nothing going. Sets his second touchdown. Jalen Thompson is there on the safety blitz. Just a gain of 2 for David Montgomery. Try to keep his hands warm here in the 4th quarter. And in the sunshine end of the field. And a quick pass down the middle, incomplete. Goff is just off his game today. Not looking good. Not at all. See if you can change that here, though. Lions looking to avoid back-to-back 3-and-outs would be devastating given their field position. Goff looking for a screen pass that is out there and caught by Montgomery, but he has not got... No, he does have the first down. Interesting spot from the officials. And Jonathan Gannon is hot. And I can't blame him. That looked nowhere near the line to gain. And we'll take a look at the replay here. Line to gain was the 45, and I don't think he got there. This one might warrant a review. We will have to see. And it will not. Wow, cannot believe that. Unreal. Well, the Lions taking the benefit of the officials right now. With that spot there, drive continues. Another handoff to Montgomery up the middle. Almost got free up to midfield. Yeah, no challenge either. That's kind of surprising. Very shocking. Considering we're about to go under 2 minutes left, you may as well give it a roll. Realistic refs is crazy. Lions have been the worst officiated team historically. Lions back on the other side of midfield. 50 yards to go. for Jared Goff and company. Right side pass incomplete. I mean, he just looks terrible. Not going through his reads right now. Not throwing the football the way he wants to. All things considered, does not look good right now. Got to fix it here. Cardinal fans as loud as they have been all afternoon. On 3rd and 5, Goff. Good protection. Pocket starting to break down. Goff will check it down to Laporta, and he is short. Nothing opening up downfield. The coverage of Arizona is incredible right now. Nobody's getting open. And it's just the Lions struggling to find anybody for the first down. But here we go. Biggest play of the game so far today. 4th and 2 at the 47. Goff, quick pass left side is out there and caught down the sideline. A big first down completion, gain of 20. Brock Wright. What a time for your first catch. And here come the Lions. 2-minute warning after the 19-yard grab and run by Brock Wright. His first catch today. Goff through the air. Out of the backfield finds Jahmyr Gibbs. Gain of 9. And we've got a ball game. Lions offense starting to wake up a little bit. Should be in for another good finish. We've had so many good games this last week. Getting spoiled. Montgomery back in the football game. He will replace Jahmyr Gibbs after his catch. Goff, quick pass right side, caught by Laporta. First down, Detroit. Time still ticking away. Lions want to go fast, but not too fast. Don't want to give the Cardinals enough time to go down the field and possibly kick a game-winning field goal. We'll have to see, though. Neither team reaching for a timeout. Lions don't want to leave too much time for Arizona, assuming they do get to the end zone here, 14 yards away. Goff gonna look for it here to the end zone for the touchdown. It's caught by David Montgomery. 3rd touchdown today for the running back. Having himself quite the afternoon. And the Lions an extra point away from tying the game. David Montgomery, 3 all-purpose touchdowns, 2 on the ground, and the biggest one today through the air, an extra point away from having this game tied. I spell OT? No. K1 game-winning drive incoming. Witnessed it in all its glory. Extra point here, crucial for Michael Badgley. It is up, and it is good. And Brock Wright injured on the play, too. So Detroit going to lose their clutch tight end. I'm sure this game has you in your feelings. I would not blame you. I mean, another one-possession game coming down to the wire. How many of those do we have this week? Too many. Off for the kickoff is Jack Fox. Short kick returnable here for Arizona. 1 minute left for K1 to go down the field, preferably about 50 yards, if possible, to get into comfortable Matt Prater range. Roughs up the Lions this drive. I don't know. To be fair, that pass interference also gave the Cardinals a free another 3 plays, and they needed all 3 of them to get to the end zone. So we'll have to see. But here we go. See how worth his money Kyler Murray is. 1 minute, all 3 timeouts. Pass is good to McBride. But it's not a very good completion. Not well worth the time of Arizona. And we get a little bit of lag there. 5-yard check down, though. Don't worry about it. Trey McBride with the catch. Time is still ticking away here for Arizona. They got to go quick. They got to pick up the pace. Arizona taking a little bit too much time on that check down pass to Trey McBride. Down to 30 seconds left. And a handoff to James Conner left side, and he will be taken down at the 26. And they seem complacent not to go down the field. I mean, you're in an uncomfortable place right now, where if you do get stopped, then the Lions get a chance to rebuttal. So I kind of understand this. I'm not happy about it, but here it is. And neither team's going to reach for a timeout, so Arizona will snap it one more time. Conner up the middle, taken down in the backfield, and we have overtime in Glendale. 4th overtime of the week. That's a record by far. Games are starving your children. These games are feeding families, though, let me tell you. On for the coin toss comes Jared Goff and Kyler Murray, and the Cardinals win the toss and will receive the football. So K1 with a chance to win it with a touchdown. And before our game 2 days ago between the Panthers and the Raiders, every team that had received first had won the game. But that trend stopped with a 4th-and-1 shutdown after the Michael Mayer drop for the Raiders. Carolina went down the other end of the field and win it on a field goal. But it's time for OT. Jack Fox on for the kickoff. Once again, a short kick returnable from the 3. Touchdown and Winston for Arizona. And it won't happen on special teams. Oh boy. Arturo, you got to start buying extra for overtime. Your emergency go-to, you know? Got to have an emergency stash going on for a game like this. This has been chaotic, but chaotic entertainment. A touchdown to Winston here for Arizona as Murray from under center will step right. Look at it take off, but he is taken down by Jonathan Kaminsky. And a loss of a yard on, I believe, the 6th sack today for Detroit, which is significant. Already had a tie in week 1. Could we have a tie here in week 3? Also a possibility. Loss of a yard on the sack there by Murray. His 6th sack taken today. Dropping back to throw the football. Right side pass is caught on the sideline and up the sideline. A massive first down conversion for Murray. And Tim Perryman comes back from injury. That's big. Can I stop making 10-minute games going to overtime? Honestly, I'd be okay if we didn't have overtime games every time. I mean, that last drive for Arizona should have been a touchdown, but whatever. Or at least a score. Cardinals just about 10 yards away from field goal range. Hand off to James Conner. Try to bring him there, and he is hit hard at the 46. Not quite. Brian Branch, who had the pick 6 against the Chiefs in that week 1 win last year with the tackle. Special teams win in overtime. I was actually kind of hoping that would happen here, but not yet. Gain of 2 for James Conner. Football going back in his hands up the middle. Brushing off a defender up to the midfield stripe. And a big play coming up here. INT Hail Mary? No. They're gonna have a little check down right side again. Oh yeah, OT again, Chili. Can never go wrong with it, apparently. That's what Madden thinks, at least. Pivotal play here for both teams. 3rd and 3 right at the midfield stripe. Murray with the pocket collapsing is taken down. It's Davenport this time. 6 sacks for the Lions. Thought it was 6 before, but that's all right. 11 combined today for both these teams. And that's a massive stop. And the Cardinals opening overtime drive goes nowhere. Blake Gillikin on for the punt. Lions bringing pressure. And Gillikin gets this one away. Fair catch called for all the way back at the 12. So a nice pinning punt. But the next score wins for either team. A safety, a field goal, a touchdown. Whatever you want, it'll win it. Amon-Ra time, now would be the time. I'm disappointed there were no extra Trey McBride receptions that drive. Well, there was one on the drive before. Not to be ashamed of. Goff going to start this drive out of the empty. Next score wins for either team. Quick pass left side is caught by Williams out of bounds at the 19. Able to stop the clock with 7:33 left in overtime. I got you, Chili. You're good, man. No worries, boss. And stream might be a little bit behind. We should be good, though. 7.5 and ticking here in overtime. Trying to avoid our second tie of the season. Hand off right side of Montgomery. Take it down to the backfield for a loss of half a yard. I don't know if we're going to see a score in overtime. Who knows? Cardinal defense looking to pitch another 3 and out. On 3rd and 3, Goff. Quick pass down the middle is caught by Raymond. Able to keep the drive moving for the Detroit offense. Moving the chains up to the 24 5-yard line. All right, okay. Goff under center from the 25. Off the play action of Montgomery. And he will try to check it down, but Montgomery did not have his head swung around in time. That one falls incomplete. There you have it. Gonna watch hockey go Lions? All right, bet. This is the OT thriller. But here we go. I formation look once again for Detroit. Goff running into Montgomery, who tries to check it down, but the pass is intercepted by Kaiser White. Oh. That could be it. The game's biggest play in the hands of Kaiser White, the linebacker. Montgomery has a poor pass in his direction, and nothing he can do about that one. I'd be okay if Arizona kicked right now. Just puts the nail in the coffin early. Wow. I'm telling you, Goff just never looked right today. He never did. Not once. Cardinals are well within field goal range, taking over at the 26, but looking to get it a little bit closer for Prater as Connor up the middle with a gain of 3. And the Lions are going to be punching the football the entire time. What up, Sports Beast? Watched one play. You watched the biggest play of the game by far. Typical Goff INT. Unfortunately, but true. And they're just going to kick it now, but not before Dan Campbell ice happens. And we will get the field goal kick now, I believe. And yes, Arizona complacent with kicking it now. 40-yard attempt for Matt Prater, trying to walk it off. The kick is up, and it is good. And the Arizona Cardinals walk it off at home. They have won 2 consecutive and back-to-back upset wins. How about it for Arizona? The Cardinals will improve to 2-1 with a 24-21 overtime win over the now 1-2 Detroit Lions. And Murray proving all the haters wrong, although he didn't really do much in overtime. He did just enough in regulation, and Arizona emerging as the dark horse they were all season. What a start for the Cardinals in the Sim season. That is going to do it for this stream. Another excellent overtime thriller. Appreciate all you guys tuning in. Go check out Game 7 now. Tomorrow's stream, Ravens-Cowboys should be a really good one. Probably Game of the Year potential. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. We will see all of you tomorrow night.